Okay, welcome back, guys. So this is my second episode. This is going to be the basically us working on the fence area. I don't know why I just did a little shape with my hand. You guys can't see that. Anyway, so what I was thinking is that this is going to be the back of the area of the farm, and then it's going to come all the way around, like cut off there, and then just work its way back around. How this is the only bit which has stayed intact, so we now have to work out the area around it, and then make it look worn and rugged. So I was thinking for the main blocks we are going to go for dark oak, let's try and find it, spruce, and I don't know why I just didn't do this, oak fence, wherever you are, there you are. And what I was thinking for the main idea of it was to have, so let's say this is the edge. Let's just break this up a bit. Oh, never mind. Let's break it completely. So what we're going to do is have it almost like a group of 3. So then, and then bring it out a bit more. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. And 1. So that is going to be the one edge, and then because this goes down, have this go across, and then put a block there, and then have that as the wall. I mean the fence, sorry, and have that around the things. So it's almost like it's just like a little extra defense on the corners, as if they're going to store stuff down here. So I will put some other stuff like from what mod is this? It is, oh god. But yeah, I'll basically try and make it a lot more. Same thing on this side. So now all I want to do is just try and work out the edges. So I know what I originally wanted was to have that like that. And then gonna have one down here, probably coming around that bit, and then one up here. So I think on the next one I'm gonna do is put one down here. So I think lore-wise, it's gonna, yeah, I think it's gonna work out quite nicely. So so this is dark oak, yeah. So it's dark oak. Also, what I'm gonna do with the spruce is basically just randomly. There we go. So it just brings in that bit more colour. I think I'm definitely gonna. Is this just as an accent sort of thing? You know, just try and get something done. So yeah, just randomly do different heights, and then no fence on this one. I think I need to wrap it back around actually. Boop, and then boop. So yeah, and then put I probably should put a fence on that one. But yeah, this is what I was thinking. So I really do like the way how all this turned out. So yeah, so in this episode we're just gonna work on this wall, or what's left of it anyway. And then let's see, just have a small bit of fence coming around, even though it is broken. Boop, boop. I don't really like the way how it touches the wall. So it is like a broken, that looks nice. So it's just going to be a broken fence which goes around the area, and all these things is where they're going to store, or stored, quote unquote, in like air quotations, water, or you know, like tools. I'm gonna have holes in the corner, like on item plates or on item stands. So yeah, we're just gonna work our way back up now. Fortunately, this connection here, I suppose I can just do that actually. Yeah, that looks fine. So yeah, just try and get this sorted. That looks fine. Work its way back around the top of here. So gonna just, and then probably here, wrong block. And boop. Have that as a small thing. Of course, that's very much just like one color choice, so we've got to make a bit differentiated to pronunciate it properly. So yeah, this is. So what I'm gonna do off camera now is just work on the rest of it, get the general shape, try and go out to here and back around. So yeah, I'll do that off camera. Okay, so I've done all that now, and as you can see, I've added these two. I mean, yep, and I've just added broken fence around the edges. And as you can get the feel of it, this was once a huge, well, a moderately sized field that they could then sell in the in Iskalls Kingdom, and it basically works out to be that was the entrance that's been destroyed, and that's been all overgrown, and then this has just been completely trampled. And then this is literally the last bit of surviving bread, which, as I said in the last video, is this rogue little camp is going to inhabit and use to their food for their food. So now what I thought of doing is having a destroyed house right here. So I'll get on with that. I'm gonna times up this one because try and get it done. Yeah. First of all, I'm going to clear the area, and then I'm going to get it time-lapsed. Okay, so this is going to be the base area of the house, and looking at a lot of research, a lot of farmhouses are generally pumped up by one block. So what we're going to start with is a bit of coarse dirt, a bit of dirt. Actually, no, I don't know how I'm going to... I don't think dirt spread, so I think I'll be okay actually. So yeah, what I'm gonna do then is, this is gonna be pretty much unseen, however it's gonna have a nice idea about it, because of course when something is over the top of grass it tends to not grow. So I'll come back to this if grass does grow, because hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, so next what I'm going to do is get some... sorry, wrong word. I think I'm going to go for some spruce. And in the everything that is on the corner, I'm going to just add a little, you know, something extra. And I think in the main bit of the base, I think I want... let's go for some oak. Can't go wrong with a bit of oak, especially the way how it thinks that. So we're just going to go up like 3 blocks in each of the corners. So basically what that is then going to be is with some spruce main blocks. Gonna go over the top of it. Just add the floor. So boom. So yeah, as you can see underneath, it basically looks like it's been over a dark surface, which it is, to be fair. You know. So now with the one block in the middle, of course you have to keep with the style. So Bruce there. I'm gonna just add this layer. Ooh. There we go. So this is the basis of the house. So this is where we get to destroying it. So I don't really want them all to be the same height at all, so that's going to be fine. And then I think what I've seen as well is a lot of them have really, yeah, that'll be a good colour to link with it. So they're just going to have like broken down walls. That basically. So there's going to be a window in there, of course. I do kind of like the idea of that one being 3 as well. Actually, that could be 4. That's fine. And then, yep. Have only one on that, and then have this going back up, and then perfect. Nope, I don't like that. I like that. For that actually. So now you can see it's just the remnants of what was. So now a really good way how I found to basically resemble. So I'm gonna get some dark oak, that, some flint and steel. So I'm gonna basically say, lore-wise, there's a crafting bench. Oh god, why does it come up with everything that's craftable? Oh well. So that's on that. That's been caught on. That's been caught on fire. And then have that. So now around of it, say that it's going to be like charred or some sort of stuff like that. Just gonna have that around it. Oh no, I actually. And that's that. Change that as well, and then change that. It's basically going to be destroyed, and you just about see the crafting bench, which is a nice little addition to this rundown broken house. I think what I might do as well is have a little extension on the side of this house. So let's pick up the. So not go far out, just 3 blocks around in a circle. Gonna have to replace all this with grass. Once again with this and this. Actually, I don't want it. Oh, okay. So that like that. That's gonna be bringing back around. Just to add that little bit more of depth into the side. So that is going to be the broken farmhouse. I could probably want something back here now, because that is pretty obvious what it is. Hopefully, I really hope people will see that and say, "Oh, farmhouse." Most likely be one room and then a side room. Yeah, I think I might just want to add a bit of black stained glass into there. Yeah, like it is getting burnt by the fire. So I might want to add like a little tent outside, so the people that used to live here, it's probably most of them are dead, but you know, they might have some surviving aspects of them. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today's episode, and then next episode I try and work out this path, try and add some more little things, you know, may work on the back, may do some actual work in the kingdom itself, try and or work some other areas, like other little farm places like this where it's got a burnt down thing, maybe even like a completely destroyed area. So it's like the whole thing's just half of it's just been killed, or half of it's just been destroyed. But yeah, So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
アイアンがうまくなりました。C-MAX シリーズにほうれん草よりうまいアイアンフィジードリンク C-MAX500 プラスアイアン登場。